Hello everyone, you already know who it is, and for those of you that don't, I'm Dead Pylons. Quick question for you. What's the strongest weapon combination in the game? Some of you will instantly say double slugs, and you're right, but sometimes you're just not close enough to the boss to use double slugs. So what's the next best combination? I wanted to go ahead and find out myself. So I have a collection of weapons that I went ahead and tested on Taniks. So let's find out together what's the best combination. Starting with
Praise, Revenge, and Anarchy. Honestly, this sniper should be dishing out far more damage than what it really is. But because of the perk Rewind Rounds, it just doesn't work on the Divinity Bubble, making this weapon dish out far less damage than what it really can. Once Bungie fixes this little bug, I can highly recommend this gun. And even if you have this gun with this specific role, it's still usable on bosses such as Templar with Breach and Clear. But on any raid boss that has a Divinity Bubble applied to it, it just won't do it. And I'm sorry, because I was honestly looking forward to using this gun after getting into all the hype. So let's continue our search with the next weapon combination, Distant Tumulus and Anarchy. When I was asking around what people believe the strongest sniper rifle in the game was, everyone immediately pointed their fingers at Distant Tumulus. And they're kinda right after some research. It's actually one of the stronger DPS guns in the game, especially if you have this specific role. But sadly, for sustained damage, it's actually not the strongest thing in the game. So in this weapon combination, Anarchy is actually pulling a majority of the weight, because you're gonna run out of bullets in this sniper rifle before the boss even realizes it's being shot at. And don't get me wrong, it's still a really good sniper rifle, but it's just not it for sustained damage. So we continue our journey on to the next combination. Up next is the IKL Sniper Rifle and Anarchy. The IKL Sniper Rifle used to be some of the top tier sniper rifle in the game, and like I said a long time ago, it still kinda is. So if you still have a god roll, or you're looking to get one, which by the way, it's this, I highly recommend still keeping it, because it still dishes out a pretty decent amount of damage when paired up with Anarchy. It's not the absolute best in the game, but honestly, it's still a really good option. But we continue our journey on to the next one. Next up, the Adored and Anarchy. I actually quite enjoy using the Adored, and with it being practically ready for both PVE and PvP, this is honestly the safest option to go for on this entire list. It's actually one of the most easiest snipers to get in the game, and with dishing out 1.5 to almost 1.6 million damage, it's honestly just one of those snipers you kinda need to get. But there are still stronger combos out there, so we continue our journey on to the next one. Next up, Cloudtrack and Code Duello. Cloudtrack will always have a soft spot in my heart. I actually really love this gun. It was actually the only sniper rifle I used in the entire game when it first came out. Even though it did take me a million tries to get my hands on it, when I finally got it, I was more than happy. But Bungie needed to go ahead and fix it because it was double hitting the boss and a Divinity Bubble all at the same time, super inflating its damage in the long run. If they didn't fix it, I would go ahead and say, yes, use this absolutely, but this is still a really good option, especially paired up with this rolled Code Duello. If you have Argent Ordnance on, these things can dish out such amazing damage when you get the timing down, but we haven't found the strongest combination yet, so let's move on to the next one. Almost done though, only got 2 more to go. Up next, Succession and Anarchy. Before Bungie decided to sunset sunsetting, the Deepstone Crypt was the place to look for some new weapons and armor. And honestly, when I heard about this sniper rifle and that was going to be aggressive frame, I was super interested. And honestly, if you can get yourself a roll like this, you can use it just about anywhere and feel no struggle whatsoever. With a really good sustained DPS, especially paired up with the Anarchy, you can dish out some really good damage with this thing. But alas, there's only one sniper combo in this game that is better than this, and it might surprise you. Last up, the best of the best long-range weapon combo, Long Shadow and Anarchy. Now before we go ahead and continue, I gotta admit, I didn't think much of Long Shadow at the start too. I thought it was kind of an weapon the first time I used it, but after giving it, honestly, multiple upon multiple of shots, I can honestly say I did not regret giving it any of those shots. Now some of you might be saying, wait, Dead, this thing doesn't really have any good damage perks for boss damage. How is it good? Well, let me tell you. If you go ahead and get a perk combination such as Appended or Extended Mag with Rapid Hit or Field Prep with Triple Tap, And if you slap on backup mag, you'll have 7 bullets in a magazine, which means because of triple tap, you'll instantly be shooting 10 bullets per magazine. And because triple tap works like magic, you just get bullets from thin air, so it's not actual ammo coming from your reserves. It's straight up just free ammo. And with a really hefty amount of bullets in the reserve, and with the additional bonus of it being a kinetic weapon, video on that later, this thing is consistently the best sustained damage sniper in the game. And when you pair that up with Anarchy, it is just perfect. Both Anarchy and Long Shadow go ahead and synergize quite well. No one's outdoing the other, and no one's underperforming. Everything is just perfect. And you're only like 200k away from the double slug damage, which is roughly 2 million and up. And that's why, in my opinion, this is the second best weapon combination in the game.
Hope you all enjoyed going this short little informational journey with me. I always enjoy making them for you. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe to the channel. It always inspires me to make more. And if you want to see something specific, please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and have a good one. Bye.